Okay. So, you know, I wound up being with him. We was together for 27 years, 13 married, 14 together, and it was just too much at times. Like I said, we never really wanted for nothing. He was a good provider or whatever, but um, it was a lot of bad moments, and so I had to go. I had to realize what my worth was. I had to realize that, hey, um, you know that I'm beautiful. You know that, no matter what I'm going through, no matter what the situation is, I got to think about my kids, and now my kids are grown and then they found themselves in abusive relationships and different things like that because they follow after their parents. I'm thinking that I'm trying to keep them together. First of all, I'm not Jesus. And then I'm thinking that, hey, I'm trying to keep them together. And, we had some good times. But when you look at it, the bad outweigh the good. And so it's time to make a decision. So he came to me. He told me he wanted a divorce about 4 years ago. And I said, okay. Heard it me. Told me he's going to marry a new girl. And I said, okay. You know, Grandma always say, you don't never let them see you sweat. You don't never let them see you. You be strong. You be bold. Don't let them ever see you sweat. So I didn't cry, in front of him or even let him have any indication that I was upset. But it tore me up. It tore me up. And then, um, so I granted his permission, and we've been divorced since July. And so now you have this grown woman that's dealing with so much um, emotions and feelings, and the Lord. And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of y'all not gonna like this, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. The Lord has always been on my side. The Lord has always made a way out of no way. The Lord has helped me in so many the situations. The Lord has saved my life so many different times. I have been an alcoholic. I smoked like 5, 6 blunts a day. Um, I was curious about um, exiting out of marijuana to wanting to go to cocaine. Just everybody said that this is the bomb and it'll make you, feel good and so never did it. I put my hand on the Holy Bible, never did it. Had urges to want to do something, but I knew that was nothing but the devil. And I knew that would lead me down a place, of darkness. You understand? Because when you're out there and you're doing those type of drugs or whatever, you begin to have to prostitute yourself. You begin to have to do things that you don't want to do. And I knew for the fact that the Lord did not put me on this earth to be nobody prostitute. You understand? And so I prayed and I asked the Lord to take it. So he took the marijuana. One day I just woke up and said, I'm just tired, of just smoking and being high and, different things like that. And so as life went on, as time has went on, you know, um, I've developed a relationship with my mom. My dad, we off and on. Um, and I'm trying to get to a place in my life where it's though that I can really let go, because sometimes you be thinking in life that you let go, but you didn't let go. And you begin to hold on to your past. I'm telling you, I done had friends that I was close to, and they turned their back on me. There were lies told. There was taking care of people's kids, and there were lies that was spreaded that I was being this and I was doing that. If anybody know me, if your kids come around me, I'm gonna treat them like I treat my kids. My kids ain't no VIP. You understand? And ain't nobody else kids no VIP. And I love them and I try to do the best thing I can. And majority of the kids that I did wind up taking care of, they just stopped talking to me. So it hurted. I felt like I was a doormat. I felt like that people just always only came to me when they needed something. And then after I helped them, then they would turn their back on me. I have had family members spreading rumors, just saying stuff. And listen to me, I'm not telling you that I'm perfect. Believe me, I have my ways. Believe me. But one thing about me, if you ask anyone about me, I'm not a troublemaker. I stay to myself. I try to do the best I can. You understand? And living this life for the Lord. And it's like I just couldn't understand why was so much stuff happening to me. You know, why it just seemed like that I couldn't get my head above water. You know, why was I going through this? You know, why was I being touched? You know, why am I being lied on? You know, why is people coming after me? You know, and wanting to fight me and all that. I'm like, I'm too old for to be fighting anybody at my age. I'm 48 years old. And all that fighting stuff, I did that mess when I was young. All that, you know, coming around having a knife or whatever, ready to stab somebody. I did all that stuff when I was young. You know what I'm saying? When you become an adult, a mature adult, you supposed to be able to talk about stuff. You supposed to be able to work out situations. But when you messing around with little kids and they calling themselves talking about they adults, this is the result of it. That's why I say to myself, it's myself, my kids. Well, first of all, it's God, my kids. You see what I'm saying? Myself and my grandbabies. You see what I'm saying? I say to myself, and I realize that when I do that, that you know, there's not so much he say, she say. One friend trying to turn you against another friend. And I mean, where is the loyalty at? And believe me, I'm telling you, I'm a good friend. I come over your house, I cook, I clean, I watch your kids. I do all that because I want to be able to help you. Because I want to be able to show you that there are true people out there. Everybody's not the same. But I done been through so much that I have trust issues. I don't trust a lot of people. You know, and that's something the Lord gonna have to help me with. But when you've been kicked, you know, I'm talking about literally this one individual took me and choked me and had my feet almost off the ground and told me I ain't going nowhere. You understand? After one relationship after another. So you know what I did? I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break. I'm not being in no relationship. The Lord is working on me to help me to be a better person. You understand? Um, and when you dealing with all that stuff, it plays on your health. You understand? Um, my current situation right now, but I plead the blood over everything. Um, the doctor says I have an enlarged heart with, excuse me, with fluid on it, and which I take medication for. And then I have two different types of anemia that I have to take iron pills for. Um, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm struggling with, but I'm gonna tell you something. My God is awesome. You understand? My God has provided. You understand? I don't have no job right now. It's okay because it's coming. You see, I'm gonna be my own boss. That way, I ain't gotta be working from 9 to 5. You see what I'm saying? Dealing with different people, attitudes on. I'm gonna be my own boss. There's some things that's about to take place in my life that I decree and declare that I will be in lack of nothing. You understand? That I will be able to have my own income. My kids are so great to me that they help me with a lot of things. They help me get to the doctor. They pay for my medicine. Sometimes I might be in pain and can't get down the steps. They'll go ahead and they'll feed me, you know, fix my food and stuff like that. I have arthritis in both my legs, but I decree and declare that the arthritis is coming up off of me. And I decree and declare that I was in a car accident and it damaged my back. Um, when I was 19, I fell down some steps at Job Corps, and they were marble steps. Um, almost died, but the Lord was there to save me. I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know, I pray that we all get ourselves together and that we all find Christ. I pray that you know that because I'm telling you, it's getting real. You know, in these dark times, and we need God, and we need um each other. You understand? I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm gonna let y'all go, but I was 19 years old, and I can remember as a little girl, my grandmother, my great grandmother, she always said, uh, "You got a calling on your life," you know. And she said, "The devil trying to kill you." Now, you know, 7 years old, you know, I'm scared. I don't know you know, like, why did grandma just tell me this? You know, so It got to the point that I was so scared that I couldn't sleep in my aunt's room no more. And so I was able to sleep with grandma. When I slept with grandma, I just felt such a peace. And I know at the time I didn't know that it was God's peace, but it was such a peace, that I can actually just go to sleep and wake up and just not be afraid. So, um, I always ask myself, I said, why did grandma go? I lost my train of thought. I was like, why grandma always say that? But okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. So what I was saying is that even though I had went through the valley of darkness, even though things that had happened to me was no fault of my own, you understand? Um, the Lord still was there for me. The Lord still worked out a lot of situations for me. The Lord has always helped me. You understand? He has always saved me. He has always watched out for me. He has always, loved me and has been there, for me. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you something. I was 19 and wasn't being a party like trying to follow everybody where they going. You know that I supposed to go left while they go right. You understand what I'm saying? And I was late for class. And see, when you was going to this particular uh, job corps, you couldn't. You had to be in class at a certain time because what they do is they'll go ahead and wipe down the steps or whatever. You see what I'm saying? This is like an old hotel building or whatever. Back in when I was in the 80s when I was in Job Corps. And so I'm walking, trying to be cute. I remember what I had on. I had on a black shirt, blue shorts, and these black sandals. But they were kind of like high in the heel part. And as soon as I went to go step down, I slipped. So when I slipped, I landed up on the third step. I landed up on the third step, and I'm out. So I see myself. I'm going down this like put your mind of a well. That's the only way I can describe it. Put your mind of a well, and I'm actually going down this well. Now as I'm going down, it smells. Um, I don't see. I see like, cause I'm like up in the air, but I see uh, like fire or something that's on the wall. You understand? It's like a doorway, but you can see like the fire, you know, um, I guess reflecting off of whatever it was reflecting off of, and you can see it on the wall. And so I'm going down, and I'm going down, and then it's like trash is coming up, and it smelled horrible. It smelled like a smell like I never smelled before. And as I'm going down, all of a sudden, I stop. So now it's like all this hot air is coming up, and all this debris, like on like trees and um, wrappers or whatever, because something wound up scratching me on the side of my leg. And so I'm like, what is going on? So then now I'm submerged. I'm just standing still. I'm not moving, but I can feel the hot air coming up, and like I said, debris coming up. And then all of a sudden, one of my cousins was there, and he began to shake me. So when he began to shake me, I felt like it was a ball, like size of a like a let's see, I'm gonna say a tennis ball, size of a tennis ball. Felt like it was in my throat, and I'm like, I can't breathe, and I'm, you know, trying to come back or whatever. And so he helped me up off the steps, and they helped me. Him and somebody else helped me get into the chair. So I sat in the chair, whatever. So that thing, it bothered me because I was like, what was that? Where was I going? I'm going to hell. Going to hell. That's where I was going. I was going to hell. I didn't enter into that door. It was like if I would have got down there, um, all the way to the ground, then it was like you walk and on your left it was a door. And I didn't get that far. Now you would have thought that I had got up, woke up and got myself together and stuff. What'd I do? Go out and go get some booze. Lord sometimes be like, but anyway, so I have had back problems ever since. I was supposed to got paid from Job Corps, but I didn't get paid from them. And so by me worrying and stressing, dealing with unnecessary hurt, dealing with unnecessary things, I had lost all this weight. It was 103 pounds that I had lost, and then I wound up getting it back. But the thing about this weight thing is that the doctor, because I had to go to the I was put in the hospital in February of, um, I think, yeah, this year, and it's just been a long year. I had to think back, was it last year or this? It's been a long year. But I thank God that, that we made it. In spite of that we made it, but, and they began to tell me that what's going on with me is that I, they say I have a large heart, but God say I'm healed, and there's fluid around it, and um, blood is not circulating the way, excuse me, y'all, that it needs to be, you know, and so them, I'm two different anemias, um, which I can't pronounce, and so what they've been doing is they've been watching because the medicine they got me on is like it supposed to drain it. To me, I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow, and so to see what's going on or whatever. But you know, I don't let it bother me. I don't let it get to me. I've been exercising. Me and my daughters been exercising and pushing. Pushing. I'm gonna get this weight off of me. But a lot of time people they seem to think that you gain a lot of weight because you're sitting around eating. But in my case, it's not like that. Sometimes I don't even have an appetite. It's just um, dealing with heavy periods and the straining of my heart, that's been going on or whatever from these heavy periods, If I don't get a period, I'm good, but, when it come on, it's really heavy. So this is the, what would you say, the central problem with the heart condition and different things like that. But like I tell you, by his stripes, I'm healed. I'm believing, and I'm going to fast for healing, in my body and other people that's going through, So I just want to come on here and let y'all know that a sister is good, that the Lord has been so, such a blessing, you know. And I just wanted to share the story. That's not all the story, believe me. Some things are, um, is not to be told, but basically the story is to help someone. Basically the story is to lift somebody up because there's people that has been hurt, there's people that has been, molested and everything. You know how we black folks do. We family, whatever go on in this house, it stay on in this house. No, come on. Some things have to be exposed. Why do you think people killing themselves? You know how many times that I tried to kill myself and the Lord said not, it ain't happening. Because he has a greater purpose. He has a greater destiny for my life. But if I would have killed myself, I'd have went to hell. Let's just tell the truth. Nobody want to talk about that because the Lord is against self-murder. You don't see in the Bible, he said, oh, go kill yourself and I'm going to still love you. No. When you do that, the gig is up. You're going to hell. And I'm going to tell you the truth. At 19, if somebody had to been praying for me, it might have been one of my grandmas, it might have been Jesus himself. It was somebody. And like I said, I just stopped. I just stopped and woke up on the steps. You see what I'm saying? I give him the glory and the honor. People don't want to come on here and hear nothing. If you don't want to subscribe, then God bless you. Because I'm going to still do what the Lord tell me to do. You understand? It's about serving him. And if you don't know Jesus and you want to get to know him, just leave me a comment. I talk to you, I pray with you, I email you, whatever it is. But it's time for us to get our life right. It's time for us to give it over to Jesus and begin to allow him to work in our life. It's time for us to just give it all up. You understand? It's time for us to surrender. The enemy trying to collect a lot. You see a lot of people, some besides the ones that dying by natural causes. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about people that's killing family members. Excuse me. You see what I'm saying? Doing crazy, outrageous stuff that don't even make any sense. Because the devil that got in their mind and told them, do this, kill that person, do this. And it's time for us, the ones that are connected, it's time for us to stay prayed up, you know. So, I just want to just encourage you, that's all. You know, please don't leave no negative comments, because if you do, you'll be blocked. Some people, they want to come on here and discourage you. Some people want to come on here and, I had stuff all in my jacket, and think they're going to stop something. You'll be blocked. You definitely will be blocked. But have a blessed, terrific, joyous. I'm trying to listen to, get some words on my mind. But have a blessed day. I thank y'all for taking time to come on to hear what it is that I have to say. And I thank you for just subscribing to my channel. So please subscribe, comment, and like. I'm trying to get 1,000 followers, so there's going to be a lot of content that's going to be going on. You'll see my family in it. You'll see my grandkids in it. Even my dog. I have a grandson and a, what they call it in the, fur animals. So, I got 3 grandkids. You'll see Chance, and I'm gonna do a day where the family. Oh, another thing, we're gonna do a gingerbread house, and I need y'all to vote. Now look, this is my channel, so y'all need to vote for me. Okay, me and my son going against 2 of my daughters, and one of my daughters is gonna be with her kids. So you'll be able to meet the family. And we'll do it soon. We'll definitely do it soon or whatever. But it's gonna be new content. You know, that's all I can say. I'm about to slip and say something, but it's okay. So God bless you. I love you. Continue to pray for me as I will pray for you. Please share my story, because it's going to help somebody. Somebody's going to comment and say thank you because you helped me. You understand? Forgive me for all this stuff on this is a brand new jacket. It shouldn't be, I don't know. I don't know if my grandson been in here or whatever. The furry one. So, it's gonna help somebody. It's gonna encourage somebody. It's gonna give somebody the strength to give their life to Christ. It's gonna help somebody to not give up, not to give in, but to keep on fighting. See, right now this is a temporary situation. Remember, this is not our home. Our home is in heaven. So we only stopping by. So what I'm trying to tell you is that, get deliverance, get healing, whatever it is. And if you need to reach out and talk to me or email me, I'll talk to you, And so just be blessed. And God bless you. God keep you. And just please share, And I thank you for your time. God bless you. See you later. Peace.